Are you going to say hi too? Huh? Hello, everybody. I just came outside to make some phone calls and drink my nutrition drink. My dog decided to jump up in my lap as soon as I pushed start. How is everyone this afternoon? You guys come chat with me. Come hang out for a minute. Come on. You coming up here? You gonna come up here? Come on. Come on. Oh, she's just looking at me like, what are you doing? Hey, everyone. Good afternoon. Pop on in. I want to say hello. I want to see how you're doing. Comment below. Let me know where you're from. Comment on the replay. Let me know you're watching. I just wanted to jump on real quick. This is my little workspace outside in my luxurious little egg chair here. I got this for my birthday several years ago, and it's my favorite chair in the world. So I come outside and look at the palm trees and take in the Florida breeze. And my kids are wrapping up their homeschooling for the day. And I am fixing to make some phone calls to some clients. And I just thought, you know what? My dog's just made herself comfortable in this chair beside me. That's so funny. I decided I wanted to come on and say hello to you guys and see what you're up to and give you a quick little encouragement. Hey, Mackenzie. Hey, Danielle. You guys feel free to share this. I don't know where you're at today. I don't know what has been frustrating for you physically, mentally, spiritually, relationally, but you know, I know the feeling of feeling like you are by yourself and alone, and there's no hope, and there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Have you been there before? Maybe you're there right now. If you felt like that, give me a heart party, comment below. Let me know, hey, I'm there right now, Alyssa. I feel like there is no light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like I've really been struggling mentally. I've been struggling physically. I've been struggling spiritually. Hey, Jennifer. And I need to know that I'm not alone. And I just wanted to get on here and quickly encourage you today. You know, the moments that you feel beside yourself, beside yourself in every way. Emotionally, you're just at a loss, right? Those are the moments that if you're not careful, you will isolate yourself. You will isolate yourself from healing. You will isolate yourself from hearing. You will isolate yourself from receiving. And I just wanted to jump on real quick and encourage someone to not isolate yourself. I know that where you're at right now may not feel like there's a lot of hope. You may not see a light right now at the end of the tunnel. You may not understand how it's ever going to even work out, or what you're going to do next, or what the answer may be. But I need you to understand that there is so much opportunity for you in this moment. There's two things that I found in life, that when we are faced with impossibilities, we are given opportunity or opposition, okay? When we're faced with impossibilities, we're given opportunity or opposition, and the choice really is ours. In Deuteronomy 30:19, it says, choose today blessing or cursing, life or death. And you have the choice of what you're going to choose. And you have the choice of how you're going to navigate this storm. And you have the choice of how you're going to think, and how you're going to speak, and how you're going to look at things. You have the choice of how this is going to look. And I'm just looking somebody right now in the eyeballs, and I'm telling you, this thing that you're going through right now, Jennifer, this thing that you're going through, I'm looking and seeing who else is on here. Jessica, Mackenzie, okay? It is not in control of you. I know that it seems like it sometimes. I know that it feels like our situation has a grip on us, right? It feels like it has control of every aspect. Sometimes even our ability to breathe, right? We feel like we can't even breathe. We feel like we can't even move forward. We feel like we don't even know what the next step is. We don't even know what the process is. I know it feels like this thing is in control, but you have the power to take the control back. That's where faith steps in. Okay? Listen to me good. This is where faith meets your belief system. Okay? You have the ability to say, I may feel like this, but I'm going to stand on what the word says. I may feel like there is no hope, but I'm going to believe that God is in control. I may feel like there is nothing around me that brings me any inkling of promise, but I'm going to believe that the promise that God gave me in his word concerning this area is mine. And I'm not waiting for it, and I'm not begging for it, because this is where we get it messed up. This is where we get it wrong. Okay? When we sit and beg God to do things he's already done. When we sit and beg God to perform something he already paid the price for with his son Jesus on the cross. Okay? I help a lot of people with healing. Spiritually, mentally, relationally, and now physically. And I found in every one of those areas, we kick ourselves in our own tail because we are begging God to do things he already did. God, I don't want to feel lonely. Well, guess what? He sent his son. And sometimes we need Jesus with skin on. I'm not saying that, we don't need people in our corner, because we do. But how are you looking at life? How are you allowing people to come into your life? Listen, if you have trust issues and you have wounds and emotional trauma you have not taken care of, it's really hard to pray the prayer, God, I don't want to be lonely, send people into my life. And then when they come into your life, you keep them at an arm's distance, an arm's length, because you haven't allowed God to heal you from the emotional trauma you have. So you're not letting in voices, and you're not letting in relationships, and you're not letting in people who could help you heal, because you're not dealing with the things that you need to deal with, right? It's hard to be in a place where you feel like the thing that you're going through is more real than God's word. But I want to encourage you today that you have got to get out of your feelings, and you have got to step up and stand in faith. And that is easier said than done. That is difficult. That is tough. That is hard. When you're facing heartbreak, when you're facing pain, when you're facing disease, when you're facing your finances being completely gone, and you're looking at a negative bank account, and you're looking at a life where you feel completely alone and you don't know what to do next, it's really hard to get out of your feelings and to stand in faith. But I'm telling you, friend, from experience, in every one of those aspects that I just listed, mentally, physically, emotionally, relationally, financially, physically, all of those things I have personally experienced. And I have had to make the choice whether or not I'm going to sit in my feels and make a bed out of this place, this moment in life, right? It's a moment compared to the rest of your life. Or whether or not I'm going to stand in faith and watch God do what he does, which is be faithful, which is keep his promises, which is he always shows me grace in those moments, and mercy and love And he always provides in whatever way that I need. But it was me that made the choice to choose what I'm going to believe about the situation. And so I just wanted to come on and encourage you today that you are not alone. The lie says you are. The lie says you are. It says there's no hope. It says there's no way out. It says there's no one around you that cares. It says all of these things. But when you look at those things for what they are, and you look at who God is, you can see really quickly that the enemy comes in as a voice of fear to paralyze us in a position that keeps us stuck. So I don't know where you're paralyzed today. I don't know where you've been stuck lately. I don't know where you've been sitting for too long. Maybe you've been living in a place of hopelessness for a long time. Maybe you've been living in a place of defeat, a place of depression, a place of worry and anxiety. Maybe you've been living in a place of trauma. Maybe you've been living in a place of physical disease and mental health issues and spiritual death. Maybe you've been living in these areas for a long time, relational trauma, and the list can go on and on. But friend, I'm here this afternoon to encourage you to get out of the slump, to get out of your feelings, and to fix your eyes on faith, to stop sitting in a momentary situation and making your whole life revolve around it. Yes, I know it hurts. Yes, I know it's traumatic. Yes, I know it's real. Yes, I know these things. But God, and you are created for so much more than to be sitting in a momentary situation and fixing your entire focus on what is killing, stealing, and destroying your life. Maybe it's time for you to start fixing your attention on the Word, on what you can change, on what you can control, on what you can help, on what you can do, instead of all the can'ts. It's time to shift that, baby. It's time to shift it. And I know it's easier said than done. Listen, it was not easy for me to shift it when I was laying in my bed after a chemo treatment. It was not easy for me to shift it when I was laying in my bed after my husband left me with 2 kids and I was looking at divorce. It was not easy for me to shift it when I was sitting in my car with a gun in the console contemplating suicide. It was not easy for me to shift it when I had a wine bottle in my hand because I didn't know how else to numb the pain. It's not easy to do these things. But the point is, you're the only one that can make the change. You're the only one that can shift it. You're the only one that can make the choice, make the decision, make the intentional decision. I am no longer sitting in my feelings in this momentary thing that I am going through. I am shifting my focus and my belief system on faith over fear. And I am making the choice to choose today, according to Deuteronomy 30:19, life and blessing. No more am I choosing curse. No more am I choosing death. No more am I choosing depression. No more am I choosing lack. I'm not choosing, oh gosh, see there? The wind just knocked y'all down. I'm so sorry about that. No more am I choosing those things. A big old gust of wind here in Florida just knocked y'all onto the floor. But I hope this encouraged you today because, you know, sometimes we just need to be reminded that we're not alone. And sometimes we just need to be reminded that we do have hope. And sometimes we just need to be reminded that the situation we're going through sucks. And it's okay to not be okay. But it also is not okay to sit in a place for too long. Sometimes we've got to remind ourselves we've sat here for long enough. We've felt the feelings. We've done the things. Now it's time to get up. And now it's time to move forward. And now it's time to grab a hold of the word. And now it's time to speak life. And now it's time to get a hold of my mind and my thoughts. And it's time to protect my peace. And it's time to get some people out of my life that are hindering me. And it's time to start getting some voices into my life that are going to help me move forward. And it's time to start focusing on the things that are going to keep me moving forward rather than keep me stuck in a place of paralyzed desperation. You are not desperate because God has given you everything you need to move forward. He's given you everything. And I know it doesn't seem like that sometimes. And I know it doesn't feel like that sometimes. But the truth is, you have available to you everything that you can need to get out of this place. Whatever place it is that you're sitting in. And I want to be a help to you in any way that I can be a help to you. You know, I've got so many opportunities for you to be encouraged and to be lifted up and to be motivated. And that's just the calling God gave me. He just gave me this gift to provide creative things and ways for people to move forward. That's just who God's called me to be. So if you feel like you don't have that voice, if you feel like you don't have that thing in your life to help you move forward, listen, friend, I'm here. And you can contact me and you can reach out to me. I have a book and I have an e-course that is 6 weeks long where I am in your life every single day. 20-something videos, over 20 videos that is pumped out to you on the daily, teachings and challenges and journaling initiatives and all kinds of things cram-packed into that 6-week e-course to help you heal spiritually and relationally and mentally. And then I've got an opportunity for you physically if you're needing healing physically. Hey, Amy, I have a 21-day class where I take you through the basic foundation to find healing mentally, spiritually, and spiritually, and physically. And I take you through 21 days with that. And for 21 days, we go through a class and I share all of my holistic tips and tricks to see your body heal and to see your body become whole. And I've got that going. I've got an early bird registration for that. Next class starts June 5th. And I'm taking 15% off of that class registration. If you want to in on that 15% discount goes through Sunday night. So I have that available for physical healing. I have the 6-week e-course available for spiritual healing. I have my podcast. You want to talk about free stuff? Well, what about free stuff, Alyssa? I have my podcast out there. It's cram-packed full of words and encouragement and direction. I have my YouTube channel. I have prayer calls. I missed our morning prayer call today, by the way. It was supposed to be 7:30 this morning, and I slept in. So tomorrow morning, we're making that up. Tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. is prayer call with me. Guys, there's too many opportunities for you to not be alone. I am literally laying it out there for you. I can be your mentor and coach spiritually, or your health coach physically. I've got so many things. I can give you a nutritional plan. I can give you a stem cell patching treatment to help your stem cells and to help your body heal itself naturally. I can walk you through just about anything. Just partnering with God and giving you the basics you need to see what life is all about. And it's like this, guys. What is the point of living if you're not going to enjoy it? What's the point of living if you're going to be bound to depression and bound to sickness, right? What's the point of living if you're not going to find joy and you're not going to find freedom in your mind and your heart and your spirit and your body? What's the point of doing everything that we do if we aren't embracing life itself? It's like this. Cancer man, cancer changed me, and I could start crying if I talk about it too much, so I'm not going to, because I already feel it right here, where I'm wanting to cry. Because when I think about what I was, who I was before cancer, man, getting emotional, sorry. I think of that woman, and I just wish I could take time back and enjoy life and not worry so much about pleasing people and not worry so much about such stupidity, stress, and anxiety, and drama, and comparison, and fear. I embraced so little of who I was, and even though I was in the forefront of ministry and stages, and I was writing books, and I was holding microphones, and I was touching lives with Jesus, I still saw so much of my world wrapped up in the desire to please people over pleasing God, and the fear of moving forward and truly embracing what God has created me to do. And when I got diagnosed with cancer, you want to know the first thing I thought? It was not, what is everybody going to think? It was not, how am I going to compare to someone else? It was not any of that. It was all of the things I wished I would have done differently. All of the things I wished I wouldn't have been afraid of. And all of the things I wished I would have taken the leap of faith in. And all of the ways I could have shown the world who I am and what I really truly have to offer. And how that could impact my kids, and how that could impact my family, and how that could impact my ministry, and how much more, number one, that I would have enjoyed my life if I wouldn't have revolved it around everything else that really didn't matter. And I'm saying all of that to encourage you today. This thing that you're going through is a lesson to be learned. And sometimes we're so focused on the problem that we don't see the potential to grow from this moment right now that we're sitting in disease, in divorce, in lack, in depression. There's a lesson hidden in the dirt of this moment. I wrote a whole book about it, that destiny is found in your dirt, in these moments where you don't know how you're going to make it out. These are the moments where God is trying to teach us things that we would not learn without. And so when I went through cancer, I promised myself many things, but the number one thing was that I refuse to live life unhappy anymore. No more. Life is a gift, and not everybody not everybody has the opportunity to breathe right now. You're not given the promise of tomorrow, and you don't know what that will look like. And this moment right now, whether or not you're perfectly healthy, whether or not you have absolute perfect peace in your mind, whether or not you have a bank account full of money, this moment, this life is a gift, and you have to decide whether or not you're going to truly embrace it, right? And so I made that decision that I'm going to find joy. I'm going to find joy in what I do every single day. Parenting, being a wife, helping people spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm going to find joy in sitting outside in my egg chair, drinking my green drink, talking to my friends on Facebook. I'm going to find joy in listening to my kids fight right now inside. And one of them just burped really loud. You might have just heard that. And they're homeschooling. They're wrapping up their homeschool day. I'm going to find joy in every meal that I eat and every breath that I breathe and every moment that I have. And I want you to do the same thing. And I know that that's hard to do, okay? But it's an intentional decision that you must make. Or you're going to get to a place in your life where you look back and you're going to go, how the heck did I waste that many years? You're going to look back and you're going to go, how in the world did I get to this place right now and I still haven't done the things that I've dreamt of doing? I still haven't seen the vision that I wanted. I still haven't jumped off the ledge and wrote that book or wrote that song or started that business or whatever it is. I am still sitting in a place of fear. And you're going to regret the moments that you didn't embrace. And friend, I don't know who this is for, because this is not what I was expecting to talk about right now. So this is for somebody, even if you're on the replay. I just wanted to come on here and make myself available. I'm here for you. You're not alone. Life is too much of a gift to not embrace it. I'm a different woman. I'm a different woman than I've ever been. I'm whole. I'm a whole woman. I'm a whole woman. And I'm healing every day. And I want to help you. So if you're needing spiritual healing, reach out to me. I have a book. I have a 6-week e-course. If you're needing physical healing, reach out to me. I have a healing class, a wellness class that is starting June 5th. And it is 15% off until Sunday night for people who sign up. If you want information on that, I'm doing an early bird registration till Sunday night. Get in on that. Limited spots available. So get your spot in there. If you're needing a nutrition program, you're needing someone to help you line up a health plan for yourself, and you're like, I don't know where to get started. I have Zoom calls every week getting people started on nutritional programs to take their health back. I have stem cell patching and protocols that I can get you on to help your body heal itself. Like I said, I have prayer calls in the morning, 7:30 a.m. On Thursday mornings, we missed ours today, but tomorrow morning we're making it up. So 7:30 in the morning tomorrow, join me right here, Eastern Standard Time, for prayer call. You do not have to do life alone, no matter what aspect it looks like, okay? So I just wanted to make myself available and reach out to me. You know, I'm making phone calls with clients later today, getting a health plan in order with patching and with nutrition. And I've got another Zoom call tonight with a bunch of women going through breast cancer, wanting to know how I'm healing my body holistically. And I am literally laying out everything I've done for these ladies, just out of my own time, making these phone calls with clients and getting people on the right track and helping them get started, because I know what it was like to not know how to start, right? And then spiritually, I'm on here encouraging y'all. And I'm available for booking. And I go and do women's retreats. And I go and do services. And me and my husband, we do worship. And we lead worship. And we travel the world. And we're available to do that. So, you don't have to be alone today. You might feel like you are, but you don't have to be. That's the choice you choose. And I think that's a hard pill to swallow. Sometimes we are alone and we're mad at being alone, but we've chose to be alone. And I can say that because this girl right here did that. For so long, I'd get mad because I wanted friends and I wanted people. And I would get angry. And then I had to face the harsh reality that I'm the one that chose to be alone. I didn't trust people. I've been hurt too much. Being in ministry exposes you in so many ways that you just don't want people to get too close sometimes because you're already so vulnerable and open with them. that you get scared to get hurt. And so I want to ask you, are you choosing to be alone and getting mad at God that you have no body? Because there's people out there that can help you, right? And I'd love to be that voice. Whether or not you sign up for the e-course, whether or not you get my book, whether or not you sign up for my 21-day health class coming up, whether or not you help me connect with you so that I can just be a voice and be a encouragement, lay out a nutrition program, lay out a patching system for your stem cells, whatever that looks like. You don't have to be alone, right? So I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. Cheers to life. Cheers to you. Cheers to God. Cheers to His word, His promises. Cheers to breathing, even when we may not be okay. We're still alive, right? I'm praying for you, Allison. Praying for you. Reach out to me if you need anything at all. God is in control. He's in the details, sis. Don't you dare let fear creep in, because God has got this. He saw this before you even knew it, right? Well, girls and boys and ladies and men, I am going to go make sure my kids are wrapping it up with their homeschooling. I'm going to go take my dog potty. I'm going to go make these phone calls to my clients and get them started in the right direction with their health. You comment below and let me know if you need anything. Reach out to me and let me know if you're interested in anything. And don't forget, I have healing prayer rings. I have my prayer rings, my healing prayer rings. My Flip the Script scriptures are available, and I can mail those out. I mail out every Monday and Friday. So I mail out orders tomorrow. And I just ordered my mindset ring. So I have a healing collection and I have a mindset collection. You can pre-order the mindset collections now for mindset scriptures, and I've got my healing scriptures available now for shipping. Just comment, message me, tell me what you want, and I will get back to you, Allison. Message me and say you want, tell me what you want, and I'll get you your order form. These patches are stem cell patches. They're a part of my daily treatment. These are healing my body every single day. And we've got different patches for different things that you've got going on in your body. And I can help you with these. I can help give you some understanding on them. I can get you a patching treatment plan. And it is something that I do every day to help my body. After cancer, I'm still on a healing journey. And so there are things I do nutrition-wise and treatment-wise every day. And this is what I do now. I help people get healthy and whole spiritually, mentally, and physically. Hey, Casey, I hope you're having fun in Israel. I just saw you pop on. Hey, girl. So you guys are just fantastic. I hope you were encouraged today. And I hope that what I had to say just struck your heart in some sort of way, and that you know you're not alone. You're not alone. And I'd love to be there for you and do life with you, whether it's spiritually, relationally, or physically. Let's get healthy together, because if you're not healthy in your mind, spirit, and body, you're not truly living life. And that's what I've found to be very true, okay? So you guys catch the replay. Thank you so much, Lady Angel. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Erica. I'm going to go finish up school with the kiddos and call this a day as far as school goes, and make some phone calls to some clients. So I will talk to you guys soon. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. for prayer. Please join me. Share it with somebody who needs it. And yes, Allison, message me. You guys message me for anything you need, and I get to all of those emails. And I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you. Love y'all. Bye.